guys, welcome to Blended. Today we're going to talk about domestic violence. I'm going to give you some tips on signs you see prior to getting into a deep relationship with somebody who's a perpetrator. It can be male or female. Abuse doesn't have gender, it doesn't have color, it doesn't have race. So some of the tips are you'll see signs when someone is very possessive. You know that they can be a perpetrator. Um, they try to cut you off people you know, people who are close to you. Another thing is they also try to, um, in other words, alienate you from people who are closest to you before they really start the real abuse. They also have this thing of pretending to tap you like it's a joke, or it might be your face, it might be parts of your body or something, or down talk you like you're dressing, you don't look good. They try to make you lose your self-esteem. All of those are different signs of a perpetrator. Now, whether it's male or female, it works both ways. And sometimes, people tend, because of love, as they consider it, they might be infatuated, but because they say it's because they love the person, so they tolerate it, and it gets worse and worse and worse. Sometimes even prior to the person getting married, so much abuse is happening, but they still stay there and say, oh, when they're getting married, or when they do get married, sorry, they will, the person will change. There's no such thing. Please wake up to the real life out here. People don't change unless God does something miraculous and changes them completely. Sometimes they have to go to a near-death situation before they even, change their ways. But the person really doesn't change per se. So don't think that when you get married, the person changes. No, it doesn't work that way. And when you're in a relationship, once there's abuse of any sort, please cut it off completely and flee. Get out of it, get out of that relationship completely, because it doesn't change. It actually gets worse. You have a lot of people, I'm speaking from experience. I'm a survivor of domestic violence and rape. And I really advise women and men out there, once you see any signs, don't ignore those signs, because the Spirit of the Lord will always put it in you that, hey, this is a warning, watch this, watch that, but we tend to ignore it all in the name of love. Please get out of those relationships, break them off before they even start to get deep in any form or shape. All right? So, our message today is, please be careful, have discernment in whatever relationship you're in. You even have a friend that can be abusive, you know. Abuse is not only physical, it's psychological, it's financial, it's emotional. It comes in different ways. Verbal abuse, someone who's always throwing or cursing you out or anything. You don't need to be in that, right? So till next time, thanks for tuning in.